I'm going to introduce you to some of my plants that I have in the home. There are some, I prefer to do all my planting outside, but I live in zone 5A, B, and there are some plants that I just love and I cannot grow outside, or I cannot overwinter outside. Certainly can keep them outside in the summertime to absorb all that wonderful sun, but in the winter they do have to come in and be sheltered from the cold. So, and unfortunately these are some of the plants that I love to grow. So without further ado, I am going to introduce you to some of the plants that I grow in my home. Thank you. Okay, so this is my bay tree, and it is one of my cherished plants that I take care of and keep at home with me. It is a replacement, unfortunately, but hopefully it'll come along as well. I used to have one that probably spanned about 4 or 5 feet high, and when I moved, for some reason, it became totally infested with bugs, and I don't know what caused, maybe it had a few, and the move just accelerated the growth of those bugs, and I had to cut it back, and when I cut it back that severely, it just died on me, and it was a shame. I must have had that plant for a good 15-20 years, and it was absolutely beautiful, and I was heartbroken to see it go, but we're starting all over again, and this one is about 18 inches tall, and it's fairly bushy, so it's a very healthy plant, and I put it in fresh potting soil. So we hope that, same pot as the other one was in. Maybe it is a little bit large, but hopefully not. And I'm hoping that it will grow as big as the other one. Unfortunately, these plants are slow growers. But anyway, that's my #1 plant in the home. Another one of my baby bay trees. It's starting to show some new growth, but it had shown some disturbing signs of browning at the edge of the leaves. Hopefully we can overcome that. Apparently that is either overwatering or something that I did wrong. But it's got new growth, and I'm being a little more cautious. I've changed the soil and being just a little more careful how I treat it. My 2 pots of amazing rosemary. As a matter of fact, they were grown from cuttings from the grocery store. Yay! And those are only a few of them. The rest of them have gone up to the farm, and they're planted in the ground. So, yeah, they're doing awesome. Of course, rosemary we cannot leave outside this time of year, so I put these in pots so I could bring them in at the end of the growing season. As well, I have a number of fig cuttings. 3 of them here, another 3 at the farm. So yes, doing quite well with fig cuttings. The original fig tree that the cuttings came from I cut it back pretty severely actually, and it's coming back. And a pot full of, well, what's it full of? Sweet potato vines. And I'm hoping I can grow some sweet potatoes in the pot. Since the bunnies have been eating them all at the farm, well, we'll see what happens. I've also got a few onions in there that have been, and a couple of bean seeds as well. So that's my indoor garden. Of course, at the very back there, I have a whole bunch of tomato starts. Sadly, it's a little, I don't have the space to put those in the farm, but they are in a pot and they're doing quite nicely there, so I'm just leaving them for the time being. And here I have parsley going to seed. Yay! So that was in a pot last year, and it's going to seed, and I'm letting it do that. Okay, so this is one of the finds from the thrift shop. They were 4 placemats. And they appear to be bamboo and fabric. Interesting combination, and obviously not washable, at least not to put through a machine. I could probably wipe them down with soap and water and have no issues there. So that's thrift shop purchase #1. The next thing I bought was a box of 20 candles, so I have more than adequate lighting should the power go out. I have my 2 lamps that I got last week and a pack of 20 candles that I got this time. And last but not least, another basket. And this one was in good shape and it was priced well. Some of them, there are so many baskets at thrift shop, but some of them are just in poor shape. They're broken. This one is absolutely whole. I could find nothing wrong with it, so I decided to pick that one up. And yes, I'll be taking it out to the garden and hopefully filling it full of some sort of vegetative growth. Okay, that's my thrift shore buys for the week. Not so exciting, but they'll do. And my little garden, the indoor one. I hopefully will be doing an update on my outdoor garden in the next little while. I was just up there yesterday and it's coming along. It's slow but sure. It's not where I want it to be, but it is coming along. Most of the plants are surviving, and even some of the beans have survived the bunnies. So we'll be doing an update then fairly soon. Anyway, this is it for now. Have a great day and we'll see you on the next video.